Welcome to Wrestling Rewind here on the Jeff Meacham Network. I am, of course, the West Coast Professor Jeff Meacham. Joining me in studio, of course, is the Pennsylvanian Sensation himself, the NoDQ.com Wrestling Trivia Champion. And it's your week off, Greg, so enjoy it, brother.
I guess I did just defend the championship, but that one was an easy one. We'll see how my next opponent does.
Yeah.
See if I get more of a challenge this week. The road to 1,000 creeps ever closer. We're getting
closer,
there,
brother. That's it. We're getting there. But today is another monumental day here on Rewind because we're going back before there was even an Xtreme Mayhem. That's how old this clip is. Holy crap. Yeah. This is 18 years ago this week. As a matter of fact, when this is airing, it is June 17th. So this Friday marks the 18th anniversary of this show. And if you're seeing the creeper, the crawler creeper, whatever you want to call it, at the bottom of your screen, that is a YouTube link for Impact Wrestling's YouTube page. The very first episode ever of NWA TNA. It was a weekly pay-per-view back then in June of 2002. The Jarretts and their partners, I don't think it was the Carters yet, I could be wrong, decided to go for it, and they went all in themselves. Instead of attempting a weekly television deal with Spike or whoever it would have been at the time, they went, you know what, we're going to go pay-per-view and see what happens. And I gotta say, I have not watched this show the whole way through in a long time. I'm looking forward to it, but you're going to see some people you haven't seen in a while. You're going to see people that you have seen recently that look way better than they did back then as far as condition of body and mind. And you guys know what we're talking about when we get there. But there it is right there at the bottom. Again, it's at the Impact Wrestling YouTube. We'll keep that scrolling throughout the show in case you guys come in late or whatever the case may be. I'm probably going to premiere this on Wednesday today. So you can watch it live with us prior to the Wednesday Night Wars, or you can watch it later. So that's why it's called a watch-along, because you can do it whenever. It's on demand. It's beautiful. So here we go. I'm watching it on the computer for the first time in a long time because my TV ears are missing, so bear with me on my internet speeds and whatnot. But
that's okay. I got the cherry snack plates. Simple one this time around.
There you go.
Goldfish and s'mores.
Well, it's funny you say s'mores, Greg.
Yes.
Because I do believe there is a s'mores shirt on the Greg Cherry brand channel. Is there not? On the Teespring.
There is, and I'm super excited about it. It is a shirt that says, "Feed me s'mores." And I think we saw the sign in the crowd at least a couple times when good old Skippy was doing his thing. But
right,
I'm really excited about it. I'm really excited about it because it's a shirt that basically defines me because I love s'mores.
You know what? I feel left out in the world because I am not a s'mores fan, and only because hang on, there's a perfectly good reason for it, and it's perfectly good in my warped little fragile little mind. Let's put it that way. When I was a wee lad of, I believe, pre-junior high age, I was at the YMCA day camp, and we had a contest of Chubby Monkey. And for those of you who remember what Chubby Monkey is, when you were kids, you try to stuff as many marshmallows in your mouth as you can and say the words Chubby Monkey.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know why, but the waft from the marshmallow and the amount of marshmallows made me violently ill to my stomach the day I did that. And much like Mick Foley and his once favorite Reuben sandwich, I can't get near a marshmallow without the dry heaves.
That's an unfortunate story because you're missing out on a delectable treat.
I know, and I used to love s'mores as a kid. I adored it, and it just messed with me for life, as they say. So, and speaking of shirts inspired by Nexus members, that one too. But
this one isn't.
No, but I gotta give Greg credit because I mentioned a Frankism that was thrown out by my dad, God, forever ago when he was still a thing in WWE. Of course, Skip Sheffield, Ryan Reeves. Somebody on the announce team said he was like Flyback instead of Ryback. And knowing his previous incarnation name, my dad called him Skippy Flyback. Came off the tongue, go out there. I tweeted about it. Nobody sold it. Well, we're selling the shirt now, damn it. So it's Skippy Flyback shirt is a thing. You're going to sell at least two of them, Greg. At least
Good.
So,
Hey,
if the only two people in the world that get the joke are buying the shirts, then we're doing something right. So,
hey,
all right.
2 sales are better than 0. So.
Exactly. So, all right. Enough of this shilling and the nonsense. Let's get to the meat and taters of the show. Again, there's the link at the bottom on YouTube. It's Impact Wrestling's YouTube. It should say full event, the first TNA pay-per-view event ever. June 19, 2002, Impact Wrestling full events. And there you go. 3, 2, 1. GWN ringing the bell. Throwback to the old school with the NWA introduction here. Well, we're meant to think it's old school. It really was created in 2002, the intro. So, and I'm buffering. There we go. There it goes. It's total non-stop action. It's pyro. It's buffering like crazy, and it's going to be one of those shows.
There's pyro.
I got major buffers. Let's see if I can catch up on the TV and just go for it. All right.
Oh, yeah,
so I'm 33 seconds in, so.
You said you're 33?
Well, now I'm 41, 42, 43.
Oh, geez, I'm way ahead of you then.
I know. It's damn buffer like a mother for a second there.
All right.
Jeremy Borash. So the first intro is not Mike Tenay, it's Don West. No, not with you, Don.
So tonight's not even second.
Yeah, there you go. Jeez. Name out of the past.
Jeez.
Always, Ed, always.
All right, Oklahoma.
Double entendre, very clever. Professor of Vanilla. There you go.
Tonight doesn't even get like a full-blown
entrance ramp. Yeah, he's already at the table. I like Mike. We all know I like Mike. We've documented how much I like Mike. He gave me the name, right?
Yep.
But play-by-play, not so much.
I honestly think Tenay and Don West are an underrated team.
I'd agree with that.
Well, Ferrero should not be on camera.
Ferrero should not be in wrestling past 99.
Yeah.
And if it makes me a dick for saying it, then so be it. So you see why Greg liked this show so much. We had a Royal Rumble style match.
Mm-hmm.
Dig it, dig it.
I'm going to make a mess here.
That's all right. Well, it's nowhere near as big a mess as far as hair, so you're okay.
That's true.
So, double trivia for the Trivia Master.
Oh boy.
Who was the NWA champion prior to TNA's formation, did not appear, hence the vacancy, and went on later in the year to appear on a soon-to-be prominent wrestling podcast?
I had a feeling as soon as you brought up the question you were going to ask me, but you're the NWA guy, so I'm not as familiar.
But you are a Jeff Meacham guy, and the answer is Dan B. Severn, the first XMCO guest. And there's Jeremy Borash and his frosted tips. There you go. 8-time world champion. Gotta be Harley. Back when Harley could walk. Just See, this type of stuff appeals to me because, at least in theory, they're trying to, appease the historians and the old school fans with these guys like Harley and, they're going to bring out Dory, I think, as well. And the guys like that.
Yeah.
There's Dory. There you go.
Yeah.
I defy anybody in this room watching this right now to find a clip of Dory Funk not wearing a hat except when he's wrestling post 1990. I'll wait.
Yeah.
He loves his hats, Dory does.
Why do the Funks look 60 years old for like 40 years of their life?
You live that long and that hard, man. I'll tell you what. Jackie Fargo. I never heard Jackie Fargo until I got hooked up with Jerry Lawler. Like, okay. And again, that makes me a dick for saying it. I wasn't a Southern wrestling fan because I'm not in the South.
Bullet Bob.
Bullet Bob, who's looked 60 for about 40 years, too.
Mm-hmm.
But he'll still kick your ass.
Well, he's an Armstrong. All the Armstrongs can kick ass.
Man, seriously, Armstrongs are nuts. Well, you try being cursed for 20 years and not want to kick somebody's ass.
Yeah.
Bill Barons, holy crap. The stories, and I'm going to leave that alone. Oh, actually, no, that's Corsica Joe and forget her name. There's Bill Barons right there.
Yeah.
Ricky!
Not the first time we've seen him with that title on this show.
Yes, exactly. With that belt, though, yes.
Right.
Because when Steamboat was world champion, it was the big gold. Not a bad collection of people for
not at all
for a WWE competition historical reference. I love the NWA belt. I will forever say I have my favorites. The Winged Eagle, the Big Gold, but that 10 pounds of gold representation is just screams history.
I saw the King of Old School Wrestling. It's like, well, Carino is on this show, so
I believe so. Yes. Woo! And he lost his title back to Flair in that city.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, it was Huntsville. So no, wasn't that? It was Nashville. I always forget the first show was in Huntsville.
Mm-hmm.
I would, based on his career, I would agree with that.
Yeah. Did you ever watch the promo that Steamboat did with Truth?
Yes.
Where he basically called the WWE racist?
Yes. It was not too long after this. I was like, ooh.
It was weird coming from Steamboat, who was like,
yeah,
the
right?
case. I was like, damn.
Yeah, this company early on was very quick to hit the shock button. Like, God, Tony Schiavone turned heel on this show. It's like, yep. What?
The only appearance he made.
Right. Okay, I I'm gonna say something controversial, and it might give me heat, but whatever.
Oh boy.
Why is it when the old guys and gals come back, they always look so awkward and confused standing in the ring? It's like, you know why you're there. You were told why you were there.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you look like you're dazed and confused, or you smoked something, back before you walked out? Like, what the hell? Oh, here we go. My favorite TNA theme to this day, I Will Fight You.
I mean, I'm partial to Kurt Angle's, but...
Kurt Angle, well, because, Kurt's is damn good, too. He owns a company, Mike. Oh, wait, it's kayfabe. Yes. Yep. Now, come on, Jerry. You work in WCW, so that's not true.
$1902.
Damn. Summer of '69. Oh, here we go. Fargo and Jared again.
Yep.
Damn it. What? Today's popping way too hard for that Fargo strap, man. Damn. Chosen one spoke.
Yep.
Who the hell? Oh, shit now. And yes, if you saw the previews for this show, you know exactly what's going to happen tonight. So if you didn't see it, shh. Didn't they feud in the WWF in '98 at one point?
They might have.
I remember Jared and X-Pac in '98. Wow, Ed, really? I know who this is.
I just did it.
Yep.
He hadn't been gone from WWE, but like less than a month, I don't think.
The flight from hell was like May 5th or May 6th. So a little over a month, yeah. Oh, jeez. Yeah. Tell him, Scott. There you go. I'm trying to say who told Shamrock them chops were a good style idea for his hair. Another former XM guest there.
What the hell is happening?
I have no idea what's going on right now, but I'm not mad at it.
But they're just music stands sitting there.
Well, you know. And there are the cage answers. There we go. There's that. Well, there was that. So we'll go on to the match now. Here we go. Goodness sakes. Combined weight of 600. So it's going to be a rather big team. Aha!
Ooh.
Yes, folks, that is AJ Styles 18 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And there's Loki / Senshi / Caval / whatever. Jerry, the new effing show. Lynn. Yeah. Senshi, Caval, Loki. And I think his real name was Brandon, if I remember right. You know, I'm not one to nitpick. Well, that's not true. I really am. We can't find 10 chairs for these old guys to sit on and watch the show. They're old, man. Let them rest. Memphis. Oh, brother. Here we go. There's Jimmy Wang Yang in the middle there.
Yeah.
Jorge Estrada, and I believe Sonny Siaki is the bigger guy.
Yeah.
I love how Jackie Fargo's reacting. He's not even looking at the TV. He's like this.
Yeah.
Jackie, wake up. I'll throw dirt on you. So this should be good, man. We got 6 quality athletes in this. This is the very first match of TNA history. So there you go. This is it. AJ, Loki, and Jerry Lynn against the Elvises. This should be good shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's not about weight limits. It's about no limits. Jorge Estrada from the Where Are They Now file.
Yeah.
It's so funny to think about. What if AJ would have accepted the WWF developmental deal in 2002?
Yeah.
I wonder what would have happened to both companies. I really do.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
Crazy. Oh, well, here we go. It's a train wreck already. Here we go.
Drop down. Oh.
Oh, man. With the okay, referee has to be covering him to make it count. Oh my goodness.
It's like a V trigger.
Right, yeah, right? Pretty much. That was different. What the hell?
ECW.
Right, yeah. It's so funny that Jerry Lynn, even here, was still really, really in his stride.
Mm-hmm.
Like he didn't get. The term "out of step" is very has a negative connotation, right? But he really didn't lose his step until way later than now here, way later than here, I should say.
Yeah,
he was damn good in ECW, and that was interesting. Lack of sell, Jimmy. Thank you. He was good in TNA. He would have been in WWE if he been given the chance, right? But
yeah.
You know.
Sonny Siaki.
There's a lot of Xtreme Mayhem and XMV guests up in this ring.
Yeah.
Siaki and AJ, I think Jerry Lynn on the old audio show, and maybe even Loki, but I don't know for sure. I saw a match. I think Jay was with me for that show. Bryan Danielson came in and was being Arrogant Dragon as PWG champion. Mm-hmm. And open challenge anybody. Loki walked out and put him in his place, and Bryan left until he came back and won the title, or it was a year and a half later. Him and Loki had an unbelievable match.
The one thing I specifically remember about Loki, it was at like some, I don't know if it was Steel City Con or what it was, but there was might have been IWC going on, but he competed in a match. Like very briefly. And I remember when he did the double stomp from the top. Yeah. He landed it and was standing on the guy's chest afterwards. Like he had planted, stood, and just like walked off his chest. I was
Holy crap.
I have never seen a double stomp landed that beautifully or painfully.
Jesus. That's ridiculous. So was that. That backbreaker was killer.
Yeah.
I always thought they could have done more with Siaki. It's never worked out that way. Oh, Samoan drop. Nice.
Oh, jeez.
What the? Oh, jeez. Oh, there you go. Charlotte was trained by the Dream.
Yep.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing at all.
Oh, man. Loki's jawing off that turnbuckle like it was
I was going to say, I never saw Dusty do that.
Yeah, right?
Oh
my goodness, that looked ugly. Yeah, I want to see Dusty try that move, though. That would have been funny. Okay.
Yeah, you never saw Dusty do a standing shooting star.
No, but it would be fun to watch him try.
If you will.
You know, baby, that's not going to work for me. I can't do that. With a flippy don't flappy fly, you know?
Yes.
Right?
Yes. Oh, frick.
No. How's your face, Estrada? Good grief.
Fatality.
Right? Finish him. And he's still a first attack. That's crazy.
Speaking of phenomenal.
There you go.
Guess which one in this ring got to WWE first?
That'd be Yang. Well, post this match anyway.
Well, yeah.
That's what I mean. Yes.
I don't count the match with the Hurricane that AJ had.
No. And or Jerry Lynn's run in 2001. Talk about fatality. Jiminy Christmas.
I missed this X division.
Wait, when was Jimmy Yang in WWE?
Well, he came in 04 with Tajiri.
Oh, okay, I was going to say because I know Caval Loki was part of the NXT experiment.
Yeah.
Played second fiddle with Michelle McCool and Layla. That says his whole WWE career in one sentence right there.
Pretty much.
Not ragging on Michelle or Layla, just calling like I see. Oh, there. Career pod over? Yes. Finishers aplenty.
Pele, kind of.
Kind of, sort of.
Now look out. Oh!
Botch! Oh my goodness. Jimmy.
Oh,
Whoa, look out. Was that a spiral tap on AJ?
not quite.
Okay. Because I'm getting pissed at AJ. Motherfucker, that's my move.
Corkscrew moonsault slightly different.
Okay, got it. That's true. That's true.
You know what I don't get, though?
Huh?
During the match, they advertised the X Division title match the next week. It's like, why would you want to buy the pay-per-view for the 3 guys that just lost?
Right? Improper booking.
Unless you were heavily into Psychosis.
Right. Oh, here we go. Oh boy. Well, get ready. This is going to be different.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of the Armstrong curse, there's Scott.
Hard body ref.
Right? Seriously, Adam Pearce's Twitter is gold alone for Scott Armstrong references. Oh my goodness. That's a very pale midget to be taking chops. He's going to hurt himself.
Yeah. It's because he can't reach the sun.
Right? Sun can't reach him.
Going to hell.
All right, then.
Oh,
wow. Okay. There you go.
Tio with the tea bag.
Right? And you're referencing Rey Mysterio on a TNA broadcast for what reason, Mike?
Because why not?
Because he's not going to be on your show? That's why not. Like ever?
Well, he hadn't been on WWE TV yet, so.
Are you sure?
Well, this was June. He didn't debut till July.
Oh, really? Okay, well, there you go.
Plus, get clout from everybody else.
Right, I guess so. That's a way. Oh my God, he hit it.
He made it. Oh, he kicked out.
That's crazy.
Let's be honest. The greatest short person match we've ever seen is Hornswoggle and El Torito and WLC.
Right, exactly.
I mean, I don't think anybody thought they would get into that match as much as they did, but it was actually awesome. I think that's what makes great matches. They're so low expectation that when they're actually good, it blows people away.
Right? Yeah, I was impressed at how not disgusted I was with WLC. Actually, it was a decent little affair.
That was a short match.
Took me a second. I'm answering email, so it took me a jeez. Wow. Oh God. Leave it to Greg. Not too short on the jokes. Jeez. Let's see. Let's see here.
That one actually wasn't intentional, but as I was saying, it was like, hey, this works.
As the TNA girls dance. Mike just said that live on the air. There you go.
Yep.
It is what it is, folks. Did we ever have Lollipop on the show? I could have sworn we did.
Maybe not this show. I don't think the one episode that Lollipop was on would be appropriate for YouTube.
No. I mean, do we interview Lollipop on any of my past incarnations? I don't think we did.
I don't know.
Which I think I tried, and I was summarily dismissed for my intent at ogling, I guess. I don't know. It was an audio show. Whatever. Speaking of odd styles.
Ed Tyler Rex Ferreira.
Right?
A lingerie battle royal.
Don Baked, yeah. Oh, goody. There we go. Yeah, baby. Francine from the style studio of Little Possible, please. No, it's not Joni Lauer, folks.
No. Which is weird because she wrestled in Impact later as Daphne.
And they call her Shannon here, but when I call her Shannon backstage at XPW, I almost get the fuck beat out of me.
Alexis Lurie, a.k.a.
Wait for it. Show the face.
It's Mickey.
It's Mickey James. Baby Mickey. Holy crap.
Yeah. She's probably like 20 in that.
Gotta be.
If not younger.
Right?
Well, that's unfortunate. She's a Ravens cheerleader. Ugh.
Aaron, I wish I was Stacy Keebler from the Baltimore Ravens. Electra, who we saw last week.
Yeah.
At ringside to getting her boobs drank off of. She looked better in 05.
Yeah.
Sorry, Electra, you did. I'm just saying. BB.
I didn't realize BB did anything past.
She did. Briefly. Even more briefly than a WWF run. Who dat?
I don't know why I expected Tracy Brooks to be in there somewhere.
Because we all have dreams, Greg. We all have dreams.
That's not even where I was going with it. I just thought she was in TNA earlier than...
I knew where you were going. I chose to go the opposite direction.
Okay.
Because I got to put Tracy over because we love Frankie so much. So, yeah. God, Franny, here we go.
Mickey's like, meanwhile, we know who's the most successful in that ring.
Right. I mean, clearly it's Daphne.
Clearly it's BB.
It's right. Paul, Todd, Shane,
Joey.
Juan, and Joey. Yeah. On what planet does she live on that Franny is the one that caused the demise of ECW? Never mind. I retract.
Cat fight!
That's right. Well, jeez. What is wrong with you, John West?
Although it's kind of bad when the first show, the women kind of look like they've been on Springer.
Yeah. It's amazing how the Knockouts division would vastly improve within a 5-year span. Yeah, seriously. I dare say they were the best women's division in the world for many years after that.
Mortimer, Plumtree.
God, Mortimer. Oh, brother. The show is still an hour and 10 minutes left. Gross.
And there's been 2 matches.
I know. I feel like I'm watching WCW 99.
Oh, boy. Mortimer Plumtree managed AJ Styles at one point.
Yes. Yes, he did. AJ's managerial history in TNA is... So Dick and Rod the Johnsons, and we'll leave that there. This is... Wow. This... Was Russo already writing for them by then?
I want to know who they were. Oh, the Shane twins. Okay.
Jim and I.
That's what I thought. That's who I thought they were. But.
Yep. So they were managed by Mortimer Plumtree and Simon Dean.
This is TNA's version of the Ding Dongs.
Right, except these guys are actually decent wrestlers.
Just saddled with a terrible gimmick.
Yes. Psychosis and now they're in WWE. What the hell? I know. What the hell is happening?
Psychosis and James Storm.
And James Storm is still wrestling right now. I love it.
Don't get me wrong. I love me some James Storm. But what a weird ass team.
I know, right? Crazy shit.
The Tennessee Cowboy.
Franklin, Tennessee, man. Yeah, can't get in the ring. That don't age well.
Nah.
You know, I realize we've made the not age well joke a few times last couple weeks, but we haven't made one Sid joke. I feel like we've left our audience out of the loop. I'll have to come up with something later here.
Actually, I think James Storm did age well.
Right, James Storm did. Yeah, the Guns not so much.
No, straight out of Billy and Bart territory, right there.
That's right.
Hey, get it? They look like dicks. But they weren't the WWE Tag Team, the Dicks.
Oh, wait, Johnson. Oh, I just got it. Very good. Okay.
Hey, he's Dick Johnson. Is he related to Big Dick Johnson?
Chris Joseph? Yeah, there you go. There's a gimmick that should never have been over, and it was like over like Rover. It was just ridiculously over.
He doesn't work there anymore.
I know he doesn't. It's a shame. Because Chris Joseph is creative as hell and funny. It's just DJ was just, it was what it was, you know?
Yeah.
But he got mentioned in the first Hall of Fame speech, so he can tack it on his resume forever. And speaking of recycled gimmicks,
oh, it's Ryan Shamrock.
Yeah, Alicia Webb. Yep. I believe she will see. She may have been already dating X-Pac, or maybe, I think, I don't remember if she was before or after Joni with John. I don't remember how that all played out. God, it's so fuzzy. 18 years ago, I know.
Yeah.
She aged very well.
He was giving them the business.
Yes, Johnson was really giving it to him. They said it, not me. I repeated it.
I heard Don West say it. He repeated it twice.
I did. I'm just calling man. Don't you yell at me. It's my show. I'll have you removed.
Don't yell at me. That's the only way you pay attention.
That's right. I'll have you removed from the set.
I'm needed here.
That's right. I'm needed here. Leave me alone. Right. I'm California's favorite region.
Oh, geez, right in front of the ref.
Yeah.
Get it together, Slick.
What a dick move. Oh, sorry.
Shit.
I gotta do something. This match is a wreck. What do you want from me?
This match is nuts.
Oh my god.
We've had a midget match and two guys dressed like penises. Like, what do you want from us on this show?
Seriously, if you're only on audio with this, I'm sorry, but holy crap. Oh my god. Yeah, keep showing Alicia. I'm good with that. Seriously, have her like a what do you call it? Inset screen or something.
You
know, X Factor by Psychosis there.
Yeah.
He drew that dickhead straight into the mat, man. That was bad.
Yeah. Tennessee Cowboy, who would obviously have a better gimmick later in this company.
Yes. Storm is just hammering those dicks. Right, Johnson, sorry.
They're taking a
only
pound.
One same dick, that's right. Yeah.
I don't think Storm was ever in the X division.
I don't think he was either.
Ooh. That was actually nice. That was a
cool double suplex there. Yeah.
Like, as much as we're making fun of this match, we can take it seriously at some point.
Well, we can try.
Tornado DDT. Or not.
Or not. See me.
Oh no. No, come on. Ah.
That Johnson planted him flat. Okay, I'm not going to say the joke because it's just wrong, but the freaking mask on the one Johnson is like rolled up. It looks like foreskin, and it's not okay, and it needs to stop. Jesus Christ. What the hell? Damn.
Probably
You know what? I agree with that for all, but I'm 100% behind him on that statement. The hell is it? Oh my God, it's Trevor Murdoch.
I thought that was Trevor Murdoch.
Yeah. I think he's one of the depths here is the gimmick.
Who's that guy?
It's WWE Sign Guy's cousin with the red hat.
That didn't age well.
You need to have Scott Hall leave the building now. Then, thank you, Bill.
That guy lives on Victory Road. Damn, I'm full of them today.
That's it. We're here all day, folks. Literally, we still got another hour to go. All right, here we go. Here's where I shine. Here we go. NASCAR, guys.
James Keenan. Oh, sorry.
Shut up. Sterling Marlin and Hermie Sadler. Sadly, not the most famous Hermie in wrestling. I'm sorry, Kevin Kelly. I love you, bro.
I was going to say, was that Kevin Kelly reference?
Yeah, a little bit.
Not the most famous Sterling either.
Not in wrestling, that's for sure. Marlon is a hell of a driver, though. He always was. He was a great driver back in the day.
I
know you don't know. It's okay.
Yeah, never followed NASCAR. I couldn't tell you.
That's okay.
Who was who?
Mm.
I know they're in Alabama, but there's way too many Crimson Tide hats for my liking.
Right. Roll Tide, brother.
Oh.
One thing definitely Connor and I can't get on the board with together is the freaking the Alabama love.
Ugh. Gag me with a spoon.
Yeah, please. Or wins. Good Lord, that twang.
Why did they think that this would make? Well,
you'll see.
K-Crush.
K-Crush. No, folks, this is not 2020. He looks exactly the same.
He actually looks better.
Back then, I know. He looks better now, I know.
I'm pretty sure Truth is aging in reverse. He is the Benjamin Button of WWE.
Seriously. Uh-oh, here we go. They're making a left turn.
Arm drops.
Arm drops. Oh, Hermie's mad now. Okay.
That's probably a line that wouldn't age well this year.
No. Well, yeah, you got that, and oh wait,
That's nothing to brag about. Who's wearing a Wolverine shirt? As if you couldn't be disappointing enough. Sorry.
Yeah,
David.
seriously, double fuck him. You mean that team up north, right? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
we don't say the M word around here. Which is very hard having a best friend live there and his fiance from there. You know,
yeah.
It's a bitch. Brian Lawler.
He got height.
Yeah, he did. Super kick. Damn.
Yeah. Truth bumped for him.
It's the flying truth.
Air truth.
Air truth, right? Yeah, seriously. Whoa. This whole segment is just 2020 inappropriate.
Yeah.
Oh well. The G Master. Can't say Grandmaster. Don't want to get sued.
Nope. Even though he's wearing the same damn tights.
Right? Well, you try losing your job, be able to afford new tights.
Yeah. They even say sexy on them.
Right?
Apparently it doesn't matter.
You know, the blonde looks like Mariana Comos or whatever her name was. Chaz's wife. Okay. There we go.
Oh.
Jesus. What we got now? Who's that? Come on, let's see. Oh, there we go. Christian York and Joey, not quite Mercury Matthews.
Yeah. I remember. Funny story. We were watching a TNA pay-per-view like at my friend Dave's house one time.
Yeah.
And I think it was the first one we had ever got.
Yeah.
And he came out for the X Division Gauntlet. And he was like, yeah, Joey Matthews. Who the fuck is Joey Matthews?
Right.
My Fluff? My cat? Oh.
Oh, Lord. A hot blonde with big breasts named Fluff. I'm going to leave that the hell alone. Thank you very much, kids. Good night.
How many
references? Yeah, exactly. I mean, the name is TNA right there. You know, it's, you know.
Yeah.
Jiminy.
No wonder I don't remember the rest of this damn pay-per-view.
I know, for real.
The opening match.
Yes, right? Trevor Murdoch, who is now in the NWA, again, the real NWA.
Stand up and bowed up.
Right. They're 2 letters away from being the name of a Simpsons beer. So yeah, that shows you everything about the gimmick, pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. That was nice by York. Christian York had so much potential. I think he ended up getting hurt really bad, and that's why he had to leave the business.
Yeah,
but it's just amazing. He had upside for days, and it was such a shame. And then Joey, Jesus, God, he had so many ups and downs.
Yeah. At least he had the good run with Eminem.
Yeah. I think they could have gone a lot farther with him with Punk if he hadn't dropped it right away.
Yeah.
Well, that thing was dead once the Big Show beat them 3-on-1. It was like, dope.
Yeah.
Oh my God. If Hardy didn't break his face, that sure would. I wonder where this guy ended up after this.
I'm going to look it up because...
Yeah, I'm curious. He looks like Ron Reese, but I know it's not. Stand up. Oh, okay, I just got that. Very good. All right. Yeah, okay. Wow. Jeff's awake for sure. This time for sure.
Nice. Apparently, they worked in ECW.
York and Matthews or the Dups?
The Dups.
Really?
As the Dups.
No shit.
99 to 2000.
I never knew Murdoch was an ECW guy.
And they actually worked dark matches for the WWF.
Wow. That's funny. Oh, good grief. This is...
I mean, we know Trevor Murdoch, but...
Right. Yeah, I liked what I saw in York and Matthews in the dying days of ECW. They were...
Yeah.
I think Paul even said had ECW survived, they would have been the
tag champs.
The nucleus of the tag team division. Yeah. They probably would have beat Roadkill and Danny at Living Dangerously or shortly thereafter. I just find it funny. In the history of ECW, the last one half of the last tag team champions is one of the most gimmicky damn things you ever did see. The Angry Amish Chicken Plucker. Cousin Fluffed. Oh my goodness gracious me.
That was a weak ass finish.
That was a weak ass match.
Yeah.
Considering who was in that match, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was what it was, folks. Moving right along.
Wouldn't it be terrible if that was the semi-main? It might have been.
Right? There we go. Toby Keith. Like me now. How do and then around you and like me now. I love this video to pieces. Bitch, he stuck up on her. Get out of here. Go back in the bleachers with your stupid boyfriend. Get out of here. Go on. Nice. Oh man, that's great. People, it wasn't easy being a Toby Keith fan during during part of the recent administrations, not this one in particular, but in general the last 20 years. But I love Toby Keith. I really do.
I hate associating. I don't like to associate celebrities with politics at all.
Right.
I try not to because it's like if I do that, I'm gonna hate so many people.
Oh, I know. There we go.
We're listening to Toby Keith sing, so that's why we.
Yeah. If you're on audio, if you're on Anchor, sorry about that. It's make sure you have the TNA broadcast playing during. I'll make sure I'll run people on Twitter this week when I post this. Like, by the way, make sure you have the show on. You're gonna be going what the hell for a lot of this.
Yeah.
There is one bad thing about doing a full show and not just a match because we get they get a lot of downtime. But the people want to see Matt. They want to have us do shows and not just matches. So
yeah.
While Toby is singing, because I know a lot of people aren't Toby Keith fans, and that's their prerogative. I am mad at it. Let me go through the upcoming schedule. There we go. So next week we'll definitely be deeply involved in emotion and whatnot. It's the 2001 King of the Ring.
Mm.
So you will see Shane McMahon almost die. You will see Kurt Angle almost die of exhaustion. There's that. Then the July 4th, 2002 SmackDown, In Your House Canadian Stampede, Heatwave 1999, Raw 1000 voted by you, the fans. And we are mad at you for that. Fully Loaded 2000, Greg Request for the makeup for the Raw 1000 vote. New Blood Rising, I'm sorry in advance on that one. Heatwave 98 from ECW, The Big Event from August of 86 from the WWF, and the end of August will be once again viewer's choice. SummerSlam between 2010, 2011, 2013, and 2000. Oh, I'm sorry. No, take it back. 95, 2010, 2011, and 2014.
Yep.
I was going to have 13 in there, but I wasn't actually in the building. So I figured we give Greg a 1 out of 4 chance of being in the building for the show.
Yeah. And since they like to torture us by making us watch bad shows, 95 will probably win.
Right.
Oh, snap.
There we go. Double J done punk Toby Keith. And then after SummerSlam, the viewer's choice, September 2nd, we'll have the 20th anniversary of Clash of the Champions on TBS. Yeah. It's on the network. The last American televised appearance of Andre the Giant. So there's that coming up in the next couple of months. Every Wednesday right here on the Championship Network for Rewind. So keep that in mind as we move along. And I really hear Toby singing. You cut a promo, Jeff.
So that dump match was the semi-main.
Soak it in, kids. Trevor Murdoch, Joey Mercury, semi-mained the first TNA show. Toby wants to get him some of the chosen one. Here we go. For the heavyweight championship of the world. Whose music is this? Oh,
screw,
God.
screw the rules. Here comes Bagwell.
So you got two former Extreme Mayhem guests in the main event right there. We were so influential, damn it. That looked really dumb.
Yeah.
Hey, we helped him back in, and Bagwell helped him in. Huh? Jeez. Blockbuster? Yep. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And there goes Marcus. There you go. Once again, Buff, your first outing of a major show and a main event, and you're the ultimate loser anyway.
Yeah.
I love you, Mark, but damn. Next, Lash LaRue, the bad boy from the Bayou, another former Extreme Mayhem guest. There's 20 guys in this match. I want to see how many weren't on Extreme Mayhem or XMB. But I hate TNA and I hate Impact Wrestling.
Yeah.
I can't watch it now. It's not, I don't find it entertaining now. So, and after this, I'm surprised I watched it at all.
Yeah.
The show was kind of a mess.
It got better as time
they
along.
did. They did.
Uh-oh. The stroke.
Yep, there it is, kids. And last through Pale Flight. Yeah, there he goes. Oof. Damn, he hit hard.
Screw the time.
Right? Oh, there's one. We never had Norman on the show once.
I did get a picture with him at Access, though.
Yes, I think I got a picture with him at some event or another. I don't know where it is now, but hell of a nice guy. Wonderful guy.
I thought about doing the wiggle in front of him, but I decided against it.
Now, and there it is. There you go. As if on cue.
Yep. Although I don't think I could do it as well as he does.
No.
I do a lot of wrestler entrances pretty decently. I don't know if I can get the wiggle down.
Well, the full-on wiggle's a little bit sexually charged, so it's probably not a good idea. What the hell? Jesus.
He's ridiculously strong doing stuff like that.
Yeah, he is. Oh, mule kick. It's a trick knee. Yeah.
Right in the screaming Normans.
That's right. He and Norman right into Smiley's. That's why he screams.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. No, that's why he screams.
Oh, they actually got to follow the clock now.
Looks that way.
10, 9, 8,
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Apollo. Oh, that's a different Apollo.
Yeah, a little bit. Apollo. I look like Brian Cage, but I'm too old to be Brian Cage.
Yeah. Not Apollo Crews, obviously.
No, he's about as never mind. Let it,
Yeah, leave that one alone.
there it goes, way off in the distance. Not even gonna mess with it. He played basketball with what, a boulder?
With a bowling ball.
That's a big damn basketball player.
Yeah.
A nice little neck breaker there. Whoa!
Oh no, Jared's still good.
There you go. Oh, Jesus Christ. I definitely should have slept more last night before we recorded this. Oh, well.
That's fine.
When I was prepping for this, I was prepping for other shows this week and other tapings this week. I'm beat.
There we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Truth. Okay, Crush.
And that's the truth.
Yes. Axe kick?
Yeah.
Yep. Nice.
What happened?
I have no idea.
The hell was that?
I don't know. They do have Impact Plus too. Like they keep having like little blips in that thing, even though you know they didn't go to commercial because there was a pay-per-view and they didn't go to break during the match. So it's the hell.
Somebody wasn't paying attention when they edited the show for YouTube.
Yeah, clearly. Well, it's a TNA 2002 edit, so that says everything. My dog growling? What the hell did she hear over there? Jesus. Scared me. You want some with your balls in his face. Not a good look, Truth.
Truth before his current gimmick, obviously.
Right. The multi-time 24/7 7-Eleven Highway 92 champion. Yeah. But he beat Gronk, so it's okay. Oh, shit.
He did?
Yes, he was a team with I believe with Leviathan and OVW, I think. I won't swear by that statement, but I'm pretty sure he was. And then Mitchell, who we saw last week on the show, was in ECW 3 years later.
Yeah.
I just said that, Mike, you're fired. Yeah, I don't know if we got offered or asked to interview Mitchell once. I went, no. I don't know. He scares me. What?
That probably freaked me out too, even talking about James Mitchell.
Yeah, I like the gimmick, but I'm like, no.
But he's one of those people who like live the gimmick, so
yeah, like him back then, and like I can't interview Kevin Sullivan now, but back in like when we first started the show, not so much.
Yeah,
Kevin Sullivan's a scary, scary dude.
Remember Brackus? Neither do I. Oh, you do? Okay.
Kinda.
Who's he look like?
He looks like a Scott Steiner went into the dryer and shrunk.
Medium
and borrowed. He's got Superman tights.
Yep. Medium Papa Pump.
Right. Familiar. They're totally ragging on Scott Steiner this whole thing.
Oh yeah.
That's shady. He's even suplex. Oh, he was going to suplex, and he got.
Yeah, I was going to say he's ripping off the gimmick, his moveset. It's like,
jeez, that is awful, awful, awful.
Del Rios.
Yeah, please look him up. I wonder where the hell this guy came from. That's ridiculous, right there.
Holy crap!
What?
That was Fantasio.
What?
That's Fantasio. Del Rios was Fantasio in the WWF. I would have never called that one.
I can't even right now. That is absurd.
So it could be worse for him, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so. Chris Parks.
If you're watching the video, you saw me do the Abyss thing.
Yes. That is Abyss.
So I didn't know, like, when I watched this for the first time, like 10, 15 years ago, I didn't realize it was Abyss till I saw the way he bumped. I was like, oh, that's Abyss.
Yeah, it's totally Abyss.
I don't remember if he did the black hole slam at all during this.
I think he did at one point. God, he's always such a big dude. It's crazy.
Maybe this is it. Oh, black hole slam.
Boom!
Back when he wore actual wrestling gear. Like traditional wrestling gear, I guess I should say.
Right? Yeah. All right. I don't know how weird timing is, but we're talking about Slash being in OVW and who his partner was, Leviathan. Somebody on the 90s WWE Twitter posted this.
Go figure.
That is Batista with long hair, folks.
That's terrifying.
That's disturbing on levels.
Who's next? K-Dog.
Oh, God.
Have you listened to his podcast yet? Oh, sorry.
Let's see. Counting today. No.
I always love that rolling clothesline, though, K-Dog.
Yeah, I'll give you that one.
Like, I used it a lot when I played WCW NWO Revenge.
There you go. X Factor. I seriously, every time he comes on Nitro, I hit the fast forward about 3 times to go through that. Oh yeah, bullshit every time.
Oh
my God.
I'm rowdy.
No, I'm not rowdy. No, I don't give a shit. No, I'm so glad the Wolfpack Elite kicked your ass.
Not a Conan fan, I take it.
I'm not a Conan fan. I don't care if he likes it or not. Just I never got it. Okay, even when he was in the NWO, I was NWO for life. I'm like, really, Conan?
Ring's filling up.
Yeah, here comes somebody else.
My camera's blocking the clock, but it's okay.
A little bit. What? Damn, Gurner looks good.
Yeah.
Hey, look at the stud muffin there. Oh, good old Lenny and Bruce.
Now, Bruce isn't low key.
No.
Okay.
No, Bruce is it's not Alan Funk either, though, is it?
I don't think so.
All I know is Lenny Lane is.
Yeah. I don't mean Senshi low key.
No, I know what you mean.
WCW low key.
Right.
I always thought Lenny Lane looked like a Chris Jericho knockoff.
So Lenny Lane.
So Chris Jericho.
So Chris Jericho, yeah. He used him like 3 times.
Yeah. Oh, geez.
Oh, Lord. Go beat up the guy in purple now. Go whoop his ass.
I forgot Rick Steiner was in this.
So did I.
Oh. Steiner
so
lines.
Abyss now. Abyss forgot everything after that clothesline.
There he goes.
There we go. Thank you, Rick. Oh, man.
Take that, Fantasio.
That's right. Big fanny pump. Get the fuck out of here with that. Whoa, there goes Slash. Somebody call Slash's mom. He's not coming home tonight. Whoa, look out.
Bye, this.
Man. He's Shawn Michaels bumped. That's not going to feel good in a few minutes.
I'm telling you, I knew it was Abyss with the black hole slam and the way he bumped.
Yep. No, you're stable, mate. You're the Magnificent Seven. Don't beat each other up. People are going, huh? WCW 01. Don't blame me for that.
Or do. Take your pick.
Well, no, because 02 there wasn't WCW, so.
Freaking Lenny Lane's still out there.
There you go. Another former Extreme Mayhem guest.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, we were his last interview before he untimely passed away.
Yeah.
Those of you WCW fans, that's the Wall, believe it or not. Or Sergeant AWOL, if you prefer.
Yeah. Took a bump like Hogan.
Yeah. Now there's a bump, man. Truth bump like nothing, man. That was nuts.
Yeah. Lifting up Conan like a sack of bricks.
That's right. Yeah.
There goes.
With that much charisma, sack of bricks too. Damn, he's just going through them now. Look out.
By Scotty. Oh.
By Scotty Light. That's it. That's it. Oh, really, Conan? Good grief.
Why was he even in the ring? Even in the ring, if he couldn't bump,
right?
I've taken better over the top rope bumps than that.
That's hideous.
Oh,
Rick Steiner's dead. Services at 2.
I mean, I remember when Scott took the bump in freaking WrestleMania 9 over the top.
Right. There we go.
Oh, Apollo's still in.
Nice job by Apollo there.
Fun fact, this was the only Rumble style match he was ever in.
Really?
He was never in the Royal Rumble match.
But wait a minute, Razor Ramon. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I know. 97 call. Don't throw joke back. I know.
Yeah, you tell him, Rick.
Yeah, Armstrong, what are you going to do to Rick Steiner? Oh, my goodness. He kicked his face through the wall.
Yeah. He broke the wall down.
You're right. Well, Time for the Hall Edge or Outsider Edge or Razor, whatever the hell they're calling it this week. Playing his ass. Oh. Boom.
Why?
I don't know. Editing Guffaw.
At least they didn't do it in the middle of a move.
Right.
Who's next? In 10 seconds.
Goldberg. Oh, wait, no. Ric Flair. No. What? Let's go.
Delayed vertical.
Props to Jarrett there.
Bye, Jarrett.
Oh, there goes Jeff. Then it'd be WCW, Ed. Then it'd be WCW. Yeah.
Chill, Oklahoma.
Right? Calm your grits there, Oklahoma. It'll be okay. Go grab some barbecue sauce. It'll be all right. Good. See my knee, man. Hey. And turn that wall into hamburger helper. Chris Harris, there you go.
Wildcat.
I believe a former XMV guest. Or Extreme Mayhem, rather, not XMV.
It's Braden Walker. He's going to knock your brains out.
That's right. Braden Walker, best of 3-disc set, now available at WWEshop.com.
And Gangrel for no apparent reason. Vampire Warrior, whatever.
Whatever. I actually talked to Gangrel's ex-wife recently, Kiara Dillon.
Oh, okay.
Former Wild Warrior. We were talking about I was watching old episodes of Raw and realizing how sparkly Gangrel wasn't yet.
Yeah.
Because there was a show she was at with him we did up in somewhere in the freaking valley or whatever. And like she had so much glitter on that when she was like nuzzled up against him, he turned into a freaking Twilight vampire, just sparkle. I was like, God damn, Dave, really? He goes, shut up. Good guy, though. Love Dave. Miss him a lot. I wish he was still hanging around these parts more often. Apollo came out first, I believe.
Yeah. Pay attention, Ferrara.
Yeah, come on, Ferrara, you bum.
If I can name all 30 entrants in the 2020 Rumble, then you can freaking...
That was so cool on Sunday. Dude, Mike and I are just like... Devin Storm, baby.
And he was in the light heavyweight title tournament, wasn't he?
I believe so. A very blonde Devin Storm, but yes.
Yeah. Didn't win, obviously.
He was around a lot longer than people think he was.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like Ace Steel. Like he was around for a long time, but you never really saw a whole lot of him.
You know what's funny? Well, I brought up the Trump-Rosie match.
Yeah.
And Ace Steel was Trump in that.
Yeah, he was. I know.
And Malice is getting a Malice chopped out of him.
Right.
There's more chops here than the 05 Rumble.
Now, come now.
Well, maybe not as many. but quite a bit.
Quite a bit. Now, the chops in the 05 Rumble, though, are forever remembered because it was the end of the pewter.
Yeah.
Scott's just chilling.
Why not?
Yeah.
It's good strategy. Not up that high, but.
Yeah, I'm sitting way up there, but you know.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Scott Hall beating up Gangrel.
That's
not a sight you think you'd see.
Right?
King Old School.
There we go. Here he comes. Greg mentioned him earlier. There he is. Former NWA World Heavyweight Champion. Former ECW World Heavyweight Champion. Oh, that's funny.
Look out.
Oh, man. Drive by.
Well, that would have been good if he wasn't a foot away from him.
Yeah, I know.
Get together, Carino. Dusty will drop another elbow on you. Why?
You tell us you're killing me.
I would have forgiven one as like a technology blunder.
Yeah.
They've done 4 in this match.
I know. Ridiculous. That's right. It's only cheating. You get caught.
If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. Viva La Raza.
Yeah. Viva La Raza, I'll take it a day. Arriba La Raza, you can keep walking. There we go. Who's next? Goldberg. Oh, wait, no. There we go. Shit just got good now. This is picking up, JR.
All this talk about gauntlets is putting me in the zone. Oh.
That's right.
So parody of Sean Waltman there. Let's go.
A little bit.
I think people underestimate how good Shamrock actually was in the WWF.
I agree. Whoa. Scott Hall just shoved Evan Storm into the third row. He only got stopped by the ring ropes.
Yeah.
Oh, he'd have been today's lap.
Can you imagine if Gangrel would have done some gimmick where he reinvented himself completely on the indies?
I would like to see Dave try that because he's been the vampire as long as I've known him.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
I think this is number 20 coming up.
I think it is too. Who that is?
It is.
Okay. Yeah.
Take the clock off the screen. You don't need it. He's the last one. Take the clock off the screen. Thank you.
There we go.
He couldn't have worn. He couldn't have worn his too sexy gear as opposed to. Oh, holy crap!
Gee, my knee. Wildcat was flying.
Jeez.
Evan Storm, gee, my knee, I guess.
Brian Christopher eliminated 3 in 7 seconds.
That was crazy shit. No shit, Borash. You're fired, Jeremy. Go to WWE and do something. Oh, wait.
There goes Carino. Brian Christopher acting like Roman Reigns up in here.
Right.
Uh-oh. Not anymore.
He was. Big guy, Brian. And that's the end of why is everybody Shawn Michaels bumping on the apron? Can we not?
Yeah. I mean, apron bumps are way more popular now, so.
I guess so. Oh, shit. Look out. Nope.
That's the wall up there, brother.
Woo!
Oh, bye, Apollo.
Oh, God. You know, if I ever get the opportunity to run a wrestling school or do a wrestling thing, I'm going to hire Scott Hall to teach my kids how to throw punches.
Yeah.
I am. Because he looks like he's taking people's jaws off, and he's not doing a damn thing. I love it. Here we go.
What? Yeah, they literally took a break in the middle of Poor Ash's intro.
Yeah, I'm not sure why they're doing that on these Impact, these NWA TNA replays. Now, I also maintain, and I could be way wrong here and overthinking things. Yeah. I think that Gary Michael Capella should be hired anytime Ricky Steamboat works anywhere, just so he can introduce Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
That's fair.
I think that should be happening everywhere.
Oh.
Somebody call Ryan Shamrock for a bone marrow transplant for her brother. His teeth are gone.
She's there.
Yeah, she's there. That's right. That's what I'm saying. Get her out of the back and get her going. Yeah, his teeth are in the 5th row. Can we go find those, please? Thank you. And now his spleen's beneath him.
Yeah.
Now, is Ricky wearing a TNA referee shirt or just a referee shirt?
I think it's just a standard one.
We need to get Ricky a TNA shirt if he's going to work for TNA. Well, the camera zoom changed. What the hell was that?
I don't know why I thought Slick Johnson was wearing a Nitro shirt, but
because Slick Johnson would do that because he's Slick Johnson.
Because why not?
Because why not? You know, he don't give a shit. Where are we at here? A little bit more time. Okay. Shamrock appears to be in trouble. Very astute analysis, Professor. Sorry, yeah, it's crazy to think that Malice ended up being one of the final two, and after the first month of TNA, where did Jerry Toot go? Did he do? I don't remember doing anything part of his passing. Oh, no, nice counter. Cross arm breaker, baby. He's tapping. What the hell?
Yeah, that was a tap, Steamboat.
Come on, Ricky.
He tapped like 3 times.
I know. What the shit? There it is.
Again. Steamboat's like, fuck submissions. Oh, shit. I almost died.
No dying, Greg. Out of the air. You're not Roddy Piper.
Thanks.
So after tapping 500 times, you reach the ropes.
Well,
he wasn't close. He freaking won.
He won it twice.
At least.
Now it's tapped out twice in the same hold.
Jesus.
I guess you have to tap 4 times to make it an official tap.
Right. You sure? You really sure? Your arms like this. You sure? Yes. Looking like Sid's leg and shit doing this. Yeah, it's broken. I'm good. Speaking of broken legs, here comes the ankle lock.
Yeah.
insanity tap. See?
Yeah.
It's not just us. I know what shit this is.
Shamrock submitted him 3 times.
Well, he dragged him back so hard he fell. The hell with this. Grapevine the leg. Come on. You did 98, Kenny.
Yeah.
Oh, no, you didn't. Angle did it. Never mind.
And then many, many years later, Shamrock would be flipped over by Joe and Ryan Stick. So.
In TNA.
TNA!
Seriously, Joey Ryan is the smartest wrestler on the planet.
I mean, if he makes money, who can?
He never has to do anything ever again.
Five.
That's 5. Come on, Steamboat. What the hell? There
Steamboat,
we go.
what? He counted to 7. You're supposed to break at 5.
Oh, fuck.
This
He's
is why
the
Steamboat
worst referee in history.
This is why Steamboat was a wrestler and not a ref.
Yeah, no kidding.
Jeez. Tap 3 times, counted to 7 when you should break a 5. It's like an NFL ref during a Patriots game.
Or the Rams Super Bowl loss.
No, the Rams just sucked that game.
Oh, okay. I got nothing.
I don't know how he's running on that ankle, considering he was in the ankle lock for like 3 minutes.
Right. Another choke slam. Here we go. Oh, let the Shamrock sell the choke. Oh, belly to belly. Shane Douglas style. He got him.
He did it.
He did it. The world's most dangerous man is now the heavyweight champion of the world. Yeah, he can. That was a damn good. Man, no, it wasn't. I'll take it back. It's crazy show, crazy finish too. Like the refereeing really killed that last final 2.
I didn't remember it being that bad.
I didn't either. That was really bad.
Did you say the NWA TNA heavyweight champ?
He did. That's why I would get so upset with people back in the day, because it wasn't it was the NWA championship.
Mm. Jeez.
That didn't age well. But it's Ed Flora, so it's par for the course.
Yeah. Oh, it's not over.
Next week's setup.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever, Ed. Shut up. Yeah.
There's the guy who beat Medusa for the Cruiserweight title.
Yeah. God damn it, Jeff. Just stop. Oh, he just leveled bullet. Damn you, Jared. God, tonight, relax. What the hell? Low town, dirty, 14-year son of a Jesus Christ, Jackie. Could you get any more southern on your insults? Oh my God. Oh, this NWO versus NWO violence makes me sick.
Oh no! Referee by Kevin Nash and Bret Hart.
All right.
And the Harris brothers, because why not?
With a cameo by Medium Papa Pump in the purple.
Jeez.
Well, that was certainly a train wreck. Well, there you go. All right. Well, now we got that out of the way.
Yeah. I mean, how else do you describe that show?
Yeah, it was what it was, folks. Holy smokes. Thank you guys for watching. We appreciate that. If you sat through the last hour and 52, 53, we appreciate that. It was something.
Yeah.
Next week will be better, I promise, because it's King of the Ring 2001, which is a damn good show from start to finish. You've got arguably the greatest night in Kurt Angle's career match-wise. Shane's probably Shane McMahon's best outing ever.
Yes.
And I would love to hear the argument against it. And a good tournament matches. The main events, a little bit of clusterfucky, I'll admit it. With the interference and whatnot, but it's still a damn good triple threat. So, and I'm not making triple threats. You guys know that. So there you go. So, Greg, do your thing, brother. Plug away.
Twitter and Instagram at Greg Cherry Brand. YouTube.com/Greg Cherry Brand for the latest episodes of Wrestling Trivia Challenge. The latest one was put up on Friday, so next Friday will be the next episode of that. And of course, buy a shirt, teespring.com/store/Greg Cherry Brand for all that merchandise and more. That looks like a lot of merch, and it is, but there's even way more than that on the store. There's so much on there. Go buy a shirt today. Go support the channels. Do what you do. I mean, look at this lovely thing. I know not everybody out there's a Steelers fan, but I was.
But that's okay. Yeah, if we get a Cowboys reference somewhere in there on one of my shirts, maybe one day, but we'll see how they do when the season resumes first before I start shilling Cowboys star shit. So, speaking of shilling shit, here we go. Teespring.com/store/Jeff Network. Everything you see there. I'm actually at the warehouse in Arizona. Is the bottom right hand shirt, the orange Rewind shirt, and the Jeff Beacham Network logo T-shirt in the middle there are both on the way to me, so they'll be hopefully on next week's broadcasts. I mentioned this on Monday, but I can't recommend it enough, so I'm going to bring it out here anyway, even though it's dirty for Monday's wear. I love my Trish Stratus shirt, and I love the Trish Stratus. Had it on sale, so Trish Stratus store. Gotta love Trish. She is the only female. It's funny, as much an advocate of female wrestling as I am, she's the only female wrestler I have 2 pieces of merch for. So there you go. But I love her stuff. Whoever's doing her artwork for her shirts should be commended heavily. Amazing stuff. Friday this week. Actually, first of all, tomorrow on the NoDQ review is episode 100. I will be there. I'm thinking Greg will be there. It depends on scheduling and whatnot and things going on. But it's going to be a star-studded affair. We're going to have a lot of folks come in and talk about the latest House Wrestling, plus celebrate 100 episodes. I believe this is the first more than solo show that has reached 100 since XMV. So there you go. I mean, that's big for NoDQ. That's big for us, everybody at NoDQ. So I recommend it highly. 7 Eastern tomorrow. It'll be a party.
Trivia Challenge actually might be close. I'd have to count.
Yeah, that's true. Trivia's got to be close. We'll have to, but as far as like panel shows or that type of discussion show, XMV at 100, exactly 100, and then we were done. TW of course has NoDQ Q&A has reached like 1,045, whatever the hell it is now. So, but Friday, speaking of King of the Ring, this coming Friday, Dad to Wrestling, JJ and I will feature the top 10 tournament matches and the top 10 non-tournament pay-per-view matches from the history of the King of the Ring pay-per-views and TV broadcasts. So from 93 to present day. We're not counting the pre-93 stuff because it wasn't on TV. So, yeah. And that was it, I guess. Don't forget to go to Aftermatch Wrestling on YouTube. Check out our boys Stefan and Jerry and everybody else. The Cleveland Climbers on there, of course. Colin show's on there. It's just an amazing channel. I can't recommend those guys enough. They do such a great job. Everything they do, they are wonderful. I love those guys to pieces. I love appearing on that channel. We have fun, and that's the whole thing of wrestling and podcasting. Is you got to have fun, or it ain't worth it. It's just not. It's not worth it if you're not having fun. So, and of course, as Greg mentioned, next Friday we are back with NoDQ.com Wrestling Trivia Challenge. That's on the Greg Cherry brand on YouTube, and immediately after on this channel, the post game wrap up with myself, whoever comes out the winner, and possibly Stat Boy as well. So that's what's coming up next couple weeks. We thank you all for watching today. For Greg Cherry, I am Jeff Beecham saying we will see you next time right here on Wrestling Rewind.